how we do this. You know the design? Tree of life.
All right, good morning guys. Today we are in Amman and we just left Amman. We decided to get ourselves a private tour and head outside of the city. So we hired a driver and we are headed out now to Madaba, which is a town known for its mosaics and churches. And one of the most famous mosaics is on the floor inside this church here, the Church of St. George. And it depicts Jerusalem from way back in time. So we're gonna get in there, we're gonna take some pictures of it and show you guys what it's all about. And then we're gonna head out after that. We're gonna go to Mt Nebo, then we're gonna go to the place where Jesus was baptized, and then we're gonna end up at the Dead Sea for a little float in the water, we'll say. So right now we got our driver, Riyadh, and he's gonna take us on an adventure. This is Riyadh, our driver. He's gonna take us out today and explore the outsides of Amman, the places we haven't seen yet. We're ready for an adventure.
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's go do it. Alright guys, so I'm inside the St. George Church and the main attraction here is this ancient mosaic that's on the floor in here. It depicts the map of Jerusalem from back in the day. So there's quite a crowd in here and it's really quiet, so I'm not going to vlog too much, but we'll try to get you some pictures. The mosaic on the floor is the most famous one, but as you can see, all around on the walls there's mosaics, and pretty much all throughout this whole town it's just littered with mosaics. The town is known for it, and we're going to go explore a little bit more once we get outside the church here. So Riyadh was just telling us that the town of Madaba here is 90% Christian and 10% Muslim, which is pretty much the complete opposite from the rest of the country. And I guess that goes back to its roots with Jesus and all of the religious sites here. Kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Here's the mosaic. You touch. You look how is it. Wow. And maybe you have 100 years.
This is a Queen Noor Foundation, okay, and you are now in workshop to do mosaic. This is limestones. In Jordan we have more than 70 colors also kind. Look.
Oh wow.
Look, the colors.
Yeah. Breaks so easy.
So here we have two techniques to do mosaic. We have the old techniques, the modern technique. This is the old technique. Look how we do this. You know the design? Tree of life. Okay, look how we do this. First, we need a piece of a wood like this and the cloth. We fix the cloth, we draw the design. By cutting, we cut the stones to small pieces like this. Then we stick it by wheat flour and water. This is the glue, wheat flour and water. We stick it on the back. This is the back side, this is not the front. This is the back side. 2 weeks to finish one like this. When we finish the back side, we put a frame like this. Then we cover it by white cement and water. Okay? When the cement and water completely dry, we turn it over like this. Then we remove the cloth by hot water. When we remove the cloth, the back stick inside, the back inside. This is the frame from front. We have this side. So the idea here, the back become the front.
Oh wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's smooth, very smooth.
The modern technique, like this, we put a plastic mesh on the design, we cut the stones, we stick it direct from front, and then look at the stones here, the stone is bigger, and there is space between the stones, make this flexible, you can roll it, take it with you. Let me show you something. This is ostrich egg. Hold it.
An ostrich egg.
Yes. Look, we clean it, we draw the design what we want, we crush the stone to become powder, we mix it with liquid colors. This kind of mosaic by needle, like tattoo,
Yeah.
dot by dot, dot by dot, dot by dot, around
Gli italiani
150
per favore,
hours.
se avvicinate qua,
15
se vuoi venire anche qui.
150.
150
Venite
hours.
qua, ragazzi, venite.
Oh my.
Do una spiegazione breve.
خلصت يلا.
Wow.
No, un po' più grande di questo, poco.
It is nice.
That is nice.
And we have our Jordanian stone, blue aventurine.
Oh my
The stone
god.
only in Jordan, good for positive
Mancano poche
energy.
persone, fino che arrivano, adesso
Good for
spiego
positive
poi fino che
energy.
arrivano, aspettiamo
Yes.
un po'.
We have different
Hadi yava.
design.
And what does the queen have to do with this?
What?
That's the queen?
Yes, Queen Rania.
Her
She's a-
foundation?
this is the Queen Noor Foundation, but she is also support
Ok,
the
qui
foundations
ragazzi,
here
qui
in
per favore,
Jordan.
avvicinate.
Yeah. This is
Magari se vuoi.
tonight. Look at the color here. Take this outside, see the color outside.
It changes colors.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, see it outside.
Go ahead.
Take it? Okay. Excuse me?
Excuse us.
Abbiamo appena desiderato le
In the sun. Oh, look at that.
It already
changed
changed, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it changed from yellow to purple just from coming out into the sun. Pretty cool.
That's pretty.
So it seems like this whole town is based around mosaics. They got the school, they got all these art shops where you can learn how to do it. The Queen has a foundation to promote the mosaic culture here and keep it going. You can see pictures of her on the wall in there. We're gonna get some precious sales here in a minute, but that's okay. Let's go see what they're up to now. So once you're inside and you get the demonstration of how the mosaics are made and all that, then of course they take you into the showroom and give you the high precious sales, telling you everything's 50% off and what a bargain for you. But I really wasn't interested in it, and I think she's gonna go get herself a necklace. That's what she does. But I just came back outside to avoid the rest of the high pressure sales. It was fun though. It was interesting, and pretty much anywhere you go, you're gonna get that kind of thing goes on. You know, we've seen that in every country. So you just roll with it. Not a big deal. You don't have to buy if you don't want to. You just enjoy the little lesson that they give you. And now we are headed off, I think, to Mount Nebo. That should be interesting. That's more our style. All right, guys. So I hope our wind sock is working on the microphone, 'cause it's getting a little windy up here on top of the mountain. But we made it to stop number 2 for the day. Well, actually, I guess stop number 3. Yeah, because we went to that gift shop. But we are now at Mount Nebo. Mount Nebo. I'm not really sure what this mountain's about, but we're gonna go on inside and we'll let you guys in on our little adventure here. Mount Nebo. All right. It's a little bit hazy today, but what a view you got from up here. Way out there in the distance, that's Amman, the capital. How's that for a front door, guys? That stone is used, they rolled it in front to use it as a door in front of the monastery. What do we got here? Ah, more mosaics. Look at that one. That's a big one. So this olive tree behind me was planted by Pope John Paul II in 2000 on his visit here. Seems we've been a lot of places that Pope went. Maybe we're following him. There is a sign out front that says no taking olive trees home with you, so something to keep in mind. If you're coming here for olive tree, don't even think about it. So this church was built by the Romans to honor Moses, and you can see there are, beside these columns, there are mosaics on the walls. They've unearthed some on the floors down here, all over. No talking. Behind me is the Brazen Serpent Monument, which was, Jesus had told Moses to erect this here to protect the people here from serpents and snakes on the mountain. That's the story with this one. Pretty cool looking though. As far as the rest of the mountain goes, there are tombs all around here, and there was a lot of Byzantine relics that have been excavated. They found a lot of artifacts here. But I guess the main claim to fame of this mountain is Moses came up here to see the promised land before he died. And this is apparently where he died, up here. And he got to look out over the promised land before he passed away. However, nobody's quite sure where his body went afterwards. They say it's somewhere nearby here, but nobody knows the exact location of where his body is. So, interesting. Let's go check out that view now.
Zombie walking around amongst us.
It is a pretty good view, but it's getting pretty hazy. Even since we've gotten here, the haze has rolled in more. You can't even see off this way. It's just way too hazy now. But you can still got a good view over this way. So that, my friends, is the promised land. I've made it. Do the people in Jordan eat camel a lot?
Yes.
Yeah?
Where is the baby?
Over there.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we made it to the Dead Sea, and as you can see by the surroundings around me, we're at a resort, because along the Dead Sea there's only one place where you can go publicly and enter the Dead Sea, and from what everybody's telling us, it's very dirty, very not appealing. You don't want to go there, they're saying. So the best places to go are to one of the resorts and get access through their beach down to the Dead Sea. So that's what we did. We came to one of the resorts, and we're gonna sneak down to the water now and go float in the Dead Sea. So if you guys look out in the distance behind us, that is Israel. Unfortunately, we're not going to count that as country number 42 because we're not going over there, but at least we can see it. Plus my phone keeps beeping telling me welcome to Israel. That's it guys, the Dead Sea. So guys, it's winter here in Jordan. There's no real crowds or anything here on the beaches. It's about 70, 72 degrees today. So it's pretty warm out. We're feeling comfortable. It said it's gonna get up to about 75, and the water temperature they say is at 70, so it shouldn't be bad. But I can imagine what this is like in the summertime. The guy up there was just telling us it gets up to about 125 degrees here. Oh yeah, look at all the salt on the rocks. So the big thing to do is go down, jump in the water and float, because the salinity is so high. There's so much salt that, you know, it's more than your body weight. You just end up floating. So that's our goal.
Crystallized all the rocks along the shore.
Oh yeah, look at that. Alright guys, we spent about a half hour floating in the water and basking in the sun, and if you look behind me you can see these girls over here putting on some mud. You can do that if you want here, get that mineral bath in. And the water was actually really warm, it wasn't too bad. Oh, look at these rocks here. This is the salt crystal.
This is what you're stepping on in the water.
Yeah, it's a little rough on the feet.
Bring some shoes.
Definitely bring some shoes if you're going in there, because it was a little rough on the feet and the hands. But yeah, the water was great. We floated around. Actually, when you like get a little bit on your tongue, oh my god, it's the saltiest thing you've ever tasted. That is some crazy water. And the floating's even easier than in seawater. I think it was a little more dense here. So we had a good time in there. That was nice.
I look extra like chalky, like I just went and rolled around in some chalk dust.
So now we're gonna head up. Part of using the beach entrance here at the resort is you get to have lunch. So we're gonna go check that out now after we get a shower and get some of the salt off us. We got our salads. Rice and lamb and potatoes.
Pretty good. Pretty good for a buffet.
Alright guys, so we took you to see what we know about mosaics, and that was pretty interesting. We got ourselves a little necklace for her, and then we went to the Mt Nebo where Moses died, and we did all that up there for you. And we didn't go to Jesus' baptism place because our driver said that today wasn't a good day for it. I'm not sure if that was because of the skies or the weather or what, but we decided to skip on that. So another reason to come back to Jordan one day. And then we came here to the Dead Sea, which was on our bucket list. We got to float in another salty body of water. That was really cool. And then a buffet on top of it, and you know we just love food, so can't go wrong there. And now we are heading back to Amman, the city. We got one more day here. We're going to show you guys the city tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and tune in tomorrow when we take you around and check out the Citadel and everything that the actual city itself has to offer. What did you think of the Dead Sea?
I liked it a lot, actually. It was, like he said, a lot saltier than the other one that we've done. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Traffic jam in Jordan.